On to you Geminis out here. So for you Geminis, you have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and then you Geminis actually have the Nine of Swords. Excuse me. So for you Geminis, right, a lot of you very much so are in a situation where a lot of you just living your life, honestly. Some of you may have been getting to know somebody as of late, but unfortunately, things between yourself and them didn't really turn out as of right now because they're not necessarily giving you, Geminis, what it is that you are looking for. They're not necessarily exhibiting it. The Nine of Swords, again, they could have actually had something with you because you Geminis are out here single, ready to mingle, like I was talking about before. But all they had to do essentially was just be honest, open and honest with you. And if they're not open and honest, then in essence, you Geminis weren't really going to take them seriously at all. The Eight of Cups represents how, upon further review, like I was just talking about, you realize that, this person seems to be good, but so far, but they may not necessarily be the quality of the people that it is that you Geminis may be even looking for, like I was talking about. And so then you have the King of Cups, and then you Geminis have the Four of Swords, which is about how there's a sense of you Geminis really not getting any kind of reciprocity, wanting reciprocity, but not really getting it, looking for that, doing your endeavor best to actually put your best foot forward, make sure that other people are actually out here demonstrating or doing what it is that they say that they want. And so if they're unwilling to essentially do that, then you Geminis will leave them alone. And to go back to the Two of Cups yet again, this person seems to be a match at first, but you just want to make sure that these people aren't really out here telling you a whole bunch of lies, right? And truth be told, you're never going to know a person's whole life within a few minutes of meeting them. Not every single thing. That's something that you're going to have to actually get to know as time go on. And then you have the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. So the King of Cups and the Five of Swords right here represents how, the King of Cups is you, the Five of Swords is them. They're just getting themselves out of a connection with somebody. And that's one of the things that you may not have known. Maybe you Geminis may have known that they just got themselves out of a connection with somebody, but excuse me, you Geminis just wanted to, you Geminis just want to make sure that they're not out here wilding out, striving to use you Geminis as a rebound or any of that type of stuff. Because what you Geminis want to do is you Geminis actually want to meet someone who has a clean slate. You don't want to meet anybody that's just all about, just getting themselves out of a connection. And then the next thing you know, they start looking towards you Geminis like, oh, you can potentially make them feel better, because that's one of the worst connections to have. It's not real. It is real, but it's short-lived because this person is rebounding. They're not actually looking for anything serious. They just upset at the fact that their relationship ended, and they're looking for somebody else to kind of pick up the pieces while they feel better. And then after they feel better, they basically, what happens is they use that person like toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? They use that person like toilet tissue, unfortunately. And what they do is that they basically just whenever it is that they're feeling good about themselves, they basically tell the person, oh, okay, well, I don't let them off easy. Sometimes they just ghost them, don't even really show them any kind of love. So you Geminis really got to make sure if these people are out here serious about theirs. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. Again, ask them questions to find out if they are serious about you Geminis, or if they are out here, you know, or if they're just out here really looking for just a rebound, because they may have just gotten themselves out of a relationship, or if not gotten themselves out of a relationship, still kind of have some of the baggage. But that's okay, because if it's a matter of them actually learning how to get over the baggage, that's cool. If it's serious and they're actually for real, learning how to get over the baggage, that's okay, because they're taking the necessary steps already to actually do that. But still, even when they are taking the necessary steps to get over their baggage, still check them out, see what type of time they're on. Don't take anything that they're saying too seriously, and just understand that, you know, plans can change. Because a person could be on the verge of doing something great, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually will fulfill that. And see, the thing is that the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot right here represents how a lot of you Geminis, again, you have to make sure that you're good, because the Chariot represents them, right? Like, but it also represents the both of you, meaning that there needs to be a time where the two of you really ask each other some questions, because one or the both of you may end up getting your heart broken if y'all are not really careful. I'm just letting y'all know what type of time it is. You don't want to be in that situation, because one of the worst things in the world is to make assumptions, right? Like you assume that, you know, yourself and this person is just essentially going to be in a situation where y'all are supposed to be tight like glue, and then the next thing you know, you come to find out not to actually be compatible. And I've talked about this before, that, you know, compatibility has way more to do than actually your character than it does your looks. The looks will get you. This is why they say that the looks get you in the door, but your character has the other person staying there, or keeping them there, because there are two levels of compatibility. Most people only are looking at the first level of compatibility, which is surface level stuff. As soon as you see the person, what is it that you see? Boom, that's what it is that you see, right? And then there's another level up underneath it where they actually take the time to really get to know the person. So you Geminis have a lot to protect. You have your spirituality to protect, right? All the life lessons that you've learned, you know, not to mention the fact that you Geminis, you know, you probably got a couple of things going on with you, right? As far as financially is concerned, that's starting to look up. And then you Geminis also have the Magician and the Hermit. A lot of Virgo energy, a lot of Gemini energy, a lot of Mercury energy, no matter how you look at it. And what this means here is that you Geminis, you're doing the thing. You doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, right? But at the same time, too, like it is I said before, be very aware of the decision that you make when it comes to people that you are interacting with. Just pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. And you know, pay attention to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to really be out here making sure that the type of time that you on, you feel what I'm saying? You know what type of time it is, because sometimes relationships be holding you back. When it comes to some people will use a relationship to hold you back. So you really do have to choose wisely who it is that you really call letting them hang around you even in the first place. Because if you're not, it could be like a situation where all they're going to do is look to hold you back type stuff. I'm seeing how, as of right now, you Geminis aren't necessarily really going to take them too seriously. You're going to reflect on it because you're seeing some things that you like about them, but you also just want to make sure that these people are actually getting to know you for you. Even if they didn't get out of a relationship, they still have some things, like I said, about them that they have to learn to actually grow past. So are they really doing that? Or is it that they're just saying that because they want to sound cool? Or more accurately, they don't want to alarm anybody. So let's clarify the Hermit out here. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Hanged Man. And then you have the World card right here. And these 5 cards right here represents how a lot of you Geminis, again, things are definitely working in your favor. You have a lot more people being attracted to you, right? It's just a matter of picking your team, picking the people that gets to socialize around you. My suggestion, and this is what I've been saying, don't spend your time really associating with people who are low quality. And what I mean when I say low quality, I'm talking about people whose characters trash. Don't spend your time doing that stuff. Don't. Because don't spend your time on that. Because they don't really have your back like that. When you spend your time, and time is something that you can never get back to. When you spend your time hanging out with quality individuals, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Iron sharpens iron. So they are going to inspire you and also show you a couple of things as well, due to the fact that they on the grind, you on the grind, right? So iron sharpens iron, like I said before. It'll make you better when you hang around functional people who are high quality, right? This is why it's very important when you have, especially when it comes to the whole dating game, stuff like that. Anyway, let me finish off the last 2 and then drop the game on you. The Hanged Man, and then you have the World card right here. And these 2 cards are about how, so yes, it's best for you to actually let them go. A lot of you Geminis are thinking that maybe it's a better idea for you to leave them. The answer to that is yes. It probably is better for you to actually leave them, because what's happening here is, if you don't, they would drag you down in some nonsense. And you Geminis are supposed to be better than this. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying that you can't make mistakes, but what I'm trying to say is, things will get real messed up after that. Like, you'll go hang out with them and they're not quite sure where they want the direction of this connection between the 2 of you to go. You're not really looking for that, or you shouldn't be looking for that. You should be looking for someone that has a better understanding of where it is that they're really trying to go with their life and what it is that they want to do. Have a plan, basically. And like it is, I said before, when you out here and you have people who, are not quality, they're gonna look to waste your time. They're gonna look to waste your time. They're gonna look to get on your nerves. They're gonna look to put you in messed up situations. And this is why I was saying for the millionth time in a row, people used to goof on me for this a little bit when I was younger. But I used to tell them all the time, why is it that you hanging out with a street derelict? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing that? Why not just get queens? Why not just get kings? Why not do that the first time and just look for that? You know what I'm saying? As the main focus. They didn't want to listen, because they want to be out here having fun. But dysfunctional people are not fun, though. I mean, look, they're the same thing. They like to party. They like to party. They like to be in all kind of stupidness. They like to be dysfunctional. That's not fun. But a lot of times people think of it as being fun. But you Geminis know better than that. You know that what this person's got going on, they only gonna bring confusion to it, because let's just say if the two of you do have romantic fun, they're going to act like they don't know what. All you're going to do is just make their life more complicated, because they're not sure about which direction in life they want to take, in the sense of how they want to be in the next 5 to 10 plus years. That's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Have a good one.